Hey guys, we're looking here at the exponential function. You can start a bank account with $5,000 and the annual interest rate is 1.5%. By how much will the account grow in 9 years? So this is the base rule for exponential function. A is the initial value, the amount you start with, and C is how it's changing. X, of course, is the amount of time that will pass, or the number of times that change will take place. The first thing we need to know, though, is for the C, what we're going to do. And so the C has its own little special rule when we're dealing with percentages. C is equal to 1 plus or minus, depending on whether the function is growing or shrinking, whatever that percentage change is divided by 100. So this is interest rates are growth as opposed to decay. So this one will be C is equal to 1 plus 1.5 divided by 100. So we'll come over, get the calculator. So I'm going to do the percentage part first, just easier. 1.5 divided by 100 is equal to that. I'll add my 1. There we go, 1.015. So that's the value of my C. A is the amount I started with. So Y is equal to 5,000 times, I'll use brackets here, 1.015. Now, the number of years it's going to grow is 9. So just a quick word about calculators. There are some different ways that this can happen. Some calculators will, instead of this little chapeau here, will have something like an x to the y. Same principle. So you're going to look for that button, either a little chapeau or the x to the y. And then we're just going to run the function. So basically we're going to go 1.015 to the power of 9. I'm going to hit equals. Gives me that number, which I'm then going to multiply by the initial value, which was 5,000, and that gives me how much money I currently have. $5,716.95. Careful on the rounding. We want 2 decimal places for money, and that 4 is followed by 9, so it becomes a 5. Just got to be careful here because that's the value of the account. And you'll see the answer sitting right there, but that's not the right answer. And the reason is because the question wants to know by how much will the account grow. In other words, it started off at 5,000, now it's worth $5,716.95. So the last step for this particular question is to subtract that 5,000, giving me $716.95, which is why my answer is C and not A.